Thank you for purchasing the Small Ghost template pattern. If you haven't, visit 62hch.com and purchase yours today. This is a tutorial for the Small Ghost template. There are two options, and I did two because this is 8.5 and it's a little shorter. I think it's like 10 and a half, but it barely fits on the page. So you could do a full one if you wanted to. That one is in that template purchase. I also call it a mini instead of a small, same thing. But when you go to cut this out, you're gonna cut this out and you're gonna know that this is on the fold line. I will typically get paper that is like heavy duty, almost like a cardstock for all of my template creating. I got it at Michael's using a coupon. I highly recommend 11 by 14. I get the big one because sometimes my templates or things I'm creating are much larger than an 8.5 by 11. This is the 11 by 14 page. So what I mean by fold line is you're going to take whatever you're going to cut your template out of, and I highly recommend you just cut it out of paper, like a heavy cardstock paper first. Some people laminate once they cut it out. Then they'll laminate it. You can also go to the dollar store and buy these flexible cutting mats. You get two for $1.25. I highly recommend. I use them for all of my templates. I'm not going to walk you through that process. I'm really just going to walk you through how to cut it out of like cardstock. First thing you're going to want to do is cut out your template. Now that we have this cut out, and I do recommend that you cut these out, that way you're not trying to have to figure out how to cut it out of here. It is just much more complicated. So I cut them out for you, and now all you have to do is trace around them. You are going to need 2 eyes and 1 mouth when you go to cut it out of your cardstock versus your printer paper. When I say fold line, this is what I mean. You have folded this piece of paper in half. This is heavy duty cardstock. I have folded it in half, and I am going to place my template on the fold line, and then I am going to trace around this, cut it out, and it will be a full ghost. Okay, we have it cut out. We have our little pattern, so this is the fold. We just cut that out. I do recommend that you either laminate this or go ahead and use those cutting mats from the dollar store and get your template really cut out to the size and shape you need it. This is just the template that I use in all of my crafting and all of the videos that are on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook. And so I wanted to make sure that you had a tutorial that walked you through. I like the plastic because when I do that, I can draw the eyes and everything on it. And here's the great thing is once I make my little ghost, I can place this on top to see that I've got the eyeballs where I want them. Okay, so it's just another little thing. Again, dollar store cutting mats, $1.25 for 2. Good stuff. That is the mini or small ghost template tutorial. Have fun making these little ghosts. They really are so fun. Thanks for listening and watching. See you soon. Visit the YouTube channel 62 Handcrafted Happiness for the full ghost tutorial.